Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy New Year! 2019 has come to an end, and like last year, I've decided to make a miniature League of Legends model for Secret Santa. I used tissue and felt tip pens last time, but this year I have upgraded to clay and acrylic paint. So I started off by nailing some holes into a curtain rack holder thing to base my model on, and it's something that I didn't do last time, but I wish I did. And all this time I was on my PC actually looking at a picture of Bard. Now here's the clay. I realized I had to use a lot more clay than I thought actually. Also, it's really therapeutic, a fancy word, playing with this doughy stuff, so I actually enjoyed making this. Now I'm making the base for the head and beard, and the arms have been attached as well, using some knife thingy that I've had for years. I don't know where I got it, as a tool to carve, and the water there actually helps to improve the handling of the material, as you'd call it in dentistry, like the handling, how easy it is to handle. Now I'm adding bits and bobs to make it a bit fatter and more bulky. Yeah, I think I'm carving out the space for the face of Bard, and I'm drawing the outline now of where the beard will go. And here comes the beard. So I just made a bunch of sausages basically and stuck them on, and this is the front of Bard. Okay, this is another day and I'm doing the hair of Bard, not the beard, at the back of Bard, and I'm using the same technique. So sausages, roll them up, sped it up a bit to save time, but yeah, so make a bunch of sausages, stick them on, and what was annoying was as I was grabbing Bard, I kept squishing the beard at the front, which is really annoying because you have to like hold on to the model, so I ended up grabbing the base a lot more than the actual model. Now I am making Bard's trumpet, and please write in the comments below if it's actually a trumpet, because I don't know what that is. I have no idea. I actually used a wire to support the structure because it's not very easy to stick the pieces of round clay balls together, so I struggled with that a bit. And next I'm doing his horn thingy on his head. He's got a lot of weird parts to his model that I didn't really realize at first, but yeah, so okay, the horn is now on, and this is a new day now. So you can see that after just one day the clay goes from grey to white, which is quite cool. And I think this was the day where I put on the hands and the fingers, and putting on the fingers was probably the hardest thing I had to do. They kept falling off because it's hard to like attach the fingers while not destroying them at the same time. So I had to use water to try and merge them onto the hands, and I think at this point the trumpet I made the day before fell apart, so I had to fix it with more clay, which was pretty simple. And now the fingers have been placed onto the right hand now. Yep, so left is done, the right is on its way. Okay, painting time. So I couldn't actually get the tin lids off initially, so I got my dad to help, and he basically did what I did but just harder and with a screwdriver. And I don't know if you saw it, but I also googled how to open a tin of paint. So now red goes on first for his cloak, and I think it's actually more of a darker burgundy color, but I was way too excited to make burgundy, so I just went on with it. Front and back, and then a little on his arms, and then the blue is on, nice, with the apron thingy, which is just below his red cloak thingy. I don't know the names for those. And the blue actually needed repainting because it didn't come out very thick, so it looked really patchy. And actually I didn't fix that, so sorry, Yusuf. I also realized I shouldn't have put the camera onto my right because I'm right-handed, so not very smart. So yellow now for his eyes and his wrists, which have been, I think I'm doing that now, and green for his wrists as well. And I had to Google how to make brown. I had no idea. So now we know those two colors make brown, and brown is for the hands, and like a little bit on his horn as well. And yeah, the trumpet I made green and yellow, which later on I'll decorate a bit more and repaint it, but initially it's green and yellow. Now this is a new day. You can see that I have done the horn a pinkish color, so this is actually the final day, and I actually repaint things to make them smoother, but when I put them out to dry I accidentally touched the yellow on the trumpet, and now Yusuf has to look at that mess forever. I'm sorry, Yusuf. I started to add some decoration onto the trumpet, but yeah, that happened. So I redid the yellow and green on the hands and white on all of his hair, so hair on his back, his beard, which felt really nice actually to repaint. And I actually compare it to double frying chicken wings for the extra crispiness, like if you know you know, and adding layers of paint made it look a lot better. Earlier on I was actually wearing a scarf my mum knitted me because I was planning to keep the window open for ventilation because the paint really smells, but I forgot to open the window, so yeah, that's me. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, and if you would like one of these models made for you, just let me know and it will cost you £150. Okay, thank you, bye.